Hi everyone, my name is Marianne, and today we're going to put wire on our hoop. Now, I did a tutorial that showed the easiest way to attach your wire to your hoop without using a slip knot. So today I'm going to show you what the difference actually is. This is with a slip knot. I do love the spaces, same size hoop, same length wire, 4-inch hoop, 16-inch wire, as opposed to this. It's just as nice, not my preference, but right now my hands tell me differently. No slip knots for me, not today, and tomorrow doesn't look good either, unless I use this. That's already done. So what we're going to do is pretty much what we did on this one here, and I did just do a little tip for the day on how to measure your chain. I will come back later and embellish this a little bit more. So what I have here, they're about 16 inches. Some of them are a little bit shorter, a little bit longer, because I did pick through scrap wire as well. So what I showed you, just to refresh, and also for anyone that has not seen that tutorial on how to put them on, what I did was fold my wire in half, bring it through the hoop so I have something that looks like this. Then I told you, support your work and take one. I'm right-handed, so I use the one on the right. Go around your hoop, bring it up, and now you have 2 wires on your hoop. And then twist. Well, you know what I decided? I think that we need a little, I know I would like to see what it would look like with a little bit bigger of a space without using the slip knot. So after I put the one on my right around my hoop, I'm going to do the same thing to the one on my left and bring it up. Now they should still be about the same length, and they are. Now, bring them together a little bit. You don't have to go crazy. You want that little space. So it'll look like that. Now I'm going to put in my twists. There we go. And maybe another one like that. Again, I'm going to take my wire, fold it in half, bring it through my hoop like this. Now I'm going to take the one on my right and I'm going to go around my hoop and bring it up. I'm going to go to the one on my left. I'm going to go around and bring it up, and this is what it's going to look like. You're going to have 3 instead of 2. Now I'm just going to bring them together gently. I'm not going to move them around too much. And I'm going to put in my twists. Now I'm just going to look at my wire because I told you some of it was scrap. This is aluminum. This one is not. I noticed that right away just twisting it. That's okay. We can work with aluminum. It's actually easier on your hand. And I'm going to bring them together. Now do you see the space? Now we'll get to see the difference. It's about that of a slip knot. Let's try it again. 16-inch wire, fold it in half, like this. Bring it through your hoop, like that. Now we're going to have beautiful spaces without ripping our hands pulling a wire around your hoop. Bring it up. Now I'm going to go to the next one. I'm going to go around the hoop, bring it up, and now it will look like this. 3. Hope you can see that. 1, 2, and then 1 is further away. We're not going to worry about that. We're just going to put in our twists. Slide it over. Let's see what it looks like. If you have a bigger space here and you don't want it, just give it another twist, just like that. And now we have the spaces in between our roots. Okay, I'm going to do that with all 12 of these wires. Take my wire, insert it through my hoop like this. Now it looks like this. I'm going to hold one in my left and one in my right. Now I'm going to hold on to the wire right here onto the hoop so it doesn't slide around. I'm going to take this one on my right, bring it towards me, pass it under the hoop, and bring it up. Now let's do that on the other side. It's already facing that way, so let's just bring it down, bring it up. Now let's take a look. We have 3. One is further away. That's okay. You can bring them over a little bit. Support your work. Now we're going to put the twist. We're going to get nice and close to the hoop. Now let's bring it over to the other ones. We'll see how this looks. That works for me. You can see the difference. This is only wrapping it around once with one wire. This is wrapping it around twice with each wire. Compared to putting it on with the slip knot, I'd say it's pretty close. And then of course when we go to twist out our tree, we'll be able to adjust our roots. Again, I'll fold my 16-inch wire in half. I'm going to pass it one through the hoop and then bring it up. It's pretty even on both sides. Support your work. I'm going to use the one on my right first. I'm going to bring it over the hoop and then I'm going to bring it through the hoop and push it away. Now I'm going to support that wire. With the one on my left, I'm going to wrap it around, bring it up, and pass it over. Again, there's 3 on my hoop. I'm not going to move them. I'm just going to bring this as close as I can. And I'm going to put in my twists like this. And I'm going to slide them all together. And if you have a big space like that and you're not thrilled with it, give your hoop a little spin. There we go. Nice and close. No pulling on the hands. Be kind to your hands. You don't want them to be like mine. Again, fold the wire in half. Pass it through your hoop like this. One on the top, one on the bottom. I'm going to take this one on my right, wrap it over the hoop, and bring it up, and then push it back. Now I'm going to hold on to that one. I'm going to do the same, but this one, I'm going to bring it up, through the hoop, and bring it back. Now, if you'll notice, one is on the top of the hoop, and the second one is coming from behind the hoop. That's okay, we want that. Now we'll put in some twists. If that isn't the easiest, and if you like that space like I do, this is a keeper. It's a game changer. Again, take one wire through the hoop like that. Now I'm going to take the one on my right. I'm going to hold on to the other one, support my work with my finger and my thumb, bring it over the hoop, bring it up through the hoop, push it back. Now I'm going to hold on to this one. Now because this one is coming from behind the hoop, bring it over the hoop, pull it through, push it back. Now we have 3 wires on our hoop. Now we'll just put in our twists. And slide it over. Now we're looking like this. If you think that at the end, if there's too much space, always, you can give it a push. Same as if you do a slip knot. Often I do push them just to create a nice look. Well, we'll carry on. Fold your wire in half. This one is aluminum, not by choice, just by scrap. We will make a tree with this. Pass it through your hoop. So you have this one coming underneath, and this one here is on the top. And bring your wire right onto your hoop like that. Now, holding on to your work, I'm going to take the one on my right, which is this one. I'm going to wrap it over the hoop, bring it up, and push it back. Now I'll hold on to that one. This one, I'm going to bring towards me over the hoop, and I'll push it back. Again, 3 wires on your hoop. You can bring them together a little bit if you want, or you could save that for last. Slide it over with the rest of them. Can you see the difference with the aluminum? Barely. But this is really gentle on the hands. And this aluminum is 20 gauge. And this wire here is 22. And I do have a playlist for everyone that's new where I put things that I buy from Amazon so that you can get a good idea where to get your stuff. So again, pass your wire through your hoop all the way. Hold on to it. I'm going to take the one on my right and wrap it away from me. Over the hoop, pull it through the hoop and push it back. And now I'm going to hold on to it. This one is already coming from the back, so I'm going to take this one and bring it over the hoop, pass it through the hoop and push it back. Now we have one on the top and one on the bottom. The difference between this one and the one I did the other day is we only wrapped one, and that was the one on my right. And there are no spaces. I'll show you on the next wire. Oh, we're looking good. Okay, so what I did for the roots on this, the easiest way to put them on your hoop, I mean, it's pretty. It's not my favorite. I do like the space. I really do. I just like that look. If you don't like that look, it's okay. You do you. Some people don't like to twist the roots. I do. Okay, another aluminum wire. Pass one through the hoop. Bring it all the way to the end. That was my wrist. Now I'm going to support it with my index finger and my thumb. I'm going to take the one on my right. I'm going to wrap it over the hoop and then pull it up, pass it over. Just push it aside. Now I'll hold on to that one. This one is coming from behind. Now this is the way we did it for this tree here. We only did one wrap. So we had 2 wires on our hoop. Not today. We're going to take this one and we're going to even it off. Pass it over the hoop. Oop, don't forget, don't let go of that one. You knock your eye out. And then bring it back. Again, now you have right there 3. What you're going to do now, support your work so it's not all over the place, like that, and put in your twists. Again, this piece here is aluminum. I did not even notice it until I put it on my hoop, and that is just fine by me. We have spaces, and it's going to be beautiful. Now, well, this is aluminum too. See? It's like a noodle. I'm going to pass one through the hoop. bring it nice and tight like that. Hold on to the one on the left or the right, whichever way you start. I'm going to take the one on my right, bring it over the hoop, bring it through the hoop, and pass it over. And now I'm going to hold on to that one. This one I'm going to bring towards me. I pass it through the hoop and bring it back. Now again, you see 3 wires on your hoop. Now I'm going to just hold on to it nice and close and put in my twists. My hands are saying thank you. Now, let's just bring them close together. We've got some aluminum, which is much softer. That's just fine because it's going to be beautiful. Look, we got the spaces. We'll organize them when we're done. This is the last one. Well, and this one's aluminum too, which is fine. I'm going to pass it through the hoop, slide it all the way down, hold on to it right like that. Take the wire around your hoop, pull it through, push it back. Now hold on to that one. The one on my left, I'm going to pass over the hoop, bring it back, and that's it. No pushing, no pulling, no tugging, no pain. And there you go. 3 on the hoop. And let's put in the twists. Okay. I should have 12 on my hoop. I'm going to count just to make sure. And I do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to arrange them the way I want them, but I'm going to do half at a time. This one here I could pinch a little closer. It's not really bothering me. I'm just going to straighten that out a little bit, because once you put your first twist in to do your trunk, better make sure you like your roots. And if you don't, you can always come back and with your needle nose pliers put a few bends. They don't have to be perfect, it just has to be pretty. Okay, now I'm going to join them. Look at that. That is the same look as with the slip knot without the pain. This is the same technique as this, but we put 2 wraps, one on the left and one on the right. So now that I have my roots where I like them, now I can just support my work really good right here and just gently put in some twists for your trunk, like this. My friends, this is a game changer, because I know your hands hurt like mine. We're old, embrace it. Just don't hurt your hands, because if you do, you'll be out of commission for a little while. And that can seem like an eternity when you have nothing else to do, when all you think about is your craft. Your girl knows. All the surgery and then physical therapy and not being able to do anything for months and months. I have had a lot of surgery. So now that I have my roots in my trunk started, you can always use another one of your projects to see, like a template. Do I like that? It looks pretty good. Look, the roots are nice. I'm happy with them. The only thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to do a full twist. I'm just going to bring the left one to the right side. Just swap it out like that. Now, this part you don't have to do. I like to do it. It's a little bit bumpy. Bumpy is good though. It's a tree. If you have these plastic tip pliers, they are in that playlist. Everything I use from Amazon. Do not squeeze it because you'll crush it. Just gently, it's like chops. Little twists and it'll smooth it out nice. Just help to blend your wires. You see the difference now? Now, I'm not going to put a bend in it I might not put a bend in it for this project, I don't know yet. But what I am going to do is take 4 from the left, like that, and I'm going to take 4 from the right. Oh, she always does it that way. It's okay. I do it other ways too, and I will show you. Follow me. Go to your playlists. You'll find it's all there. Support your work right here. Not here. Right there. On this wire. That's the one on top. This is the one in the back. What I like to do is just, that's a cross. That's not a full twist. One full twist, just like that. And that's it for that one. Now we'll go back over here. Take out 4 wires. You should still have 4. Look at that. We got this. You can do this. Now, again, support your work right about there. And snap, crackle, and pop over here. That would be me. Put in a few twists like that. Next, you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Take out 4. Make sure they want to go. They all want to go. And then again, support your work right about there. Cross it over and then put in your twists. Just like that. I don't know if you can hear that. I apologize. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go down to my roots and just close them up just a tiny bit. They are quite big, which is fine. You can shape them up. You can pinch right there if you want. Give it the illusion of being bigger. Oh, I like that. I don't know if I want to put a bend. That is my trademark. I always put a bend. Let's see about it. Oh, that one's longer. We're going to put a bend. They don't always have to be the same. They just have to be pretty, guys. Bend it over that way. Now I'm going to put my finger above the bend, hold it just like this, and then straighten it out. You know what it reminds me of? Have you ever seen the commercial where it looks like, I don't know if you remember Gumby and Pokey. It's like a inflatable thingy that has an air pump in it. Usually when a car is on a lot for sale and that thing is just blowing around, it got wind, air blowing through it. That's what this reminds me of. But I think it's a pretty tree. We're going to continue on. We're going to twist this all the way out together. Just you and me. And then when you make your own, if you haven't done it, pay attention to what I'm doing, and then you'll hear me tell you in your mind what to do. A couple of twists, not too many. That'll do it. We want to leave room for beads and room for bends. And then we'll do the same thing here. I'm going to do this all the way around the tree. We have sets of 4. Split them in half, 2 and 2. Support your work. And cross it over. Put in your twist. Not too many, because we'll be adding more as we go. Again, separate. Support your work right there. Cross it over. And put in some twists. Like that. Again, over here. I'm not pausing today for this. We're going to do the whole thing. Just twist out the tree. Like that. Last 4. Separate them. Make sure they go. They want to go. That doesn't want to go. Ooh. Let's get the one that wants to. There we go. Get your partner. Now put in your twists, just like that. Now the tree looks kind of like that. It's a little scary. We don't have any bends yet. We're going to do that in a minute. Just to show you, give you an idea of what your tree is going to look like. It'll tell you what it wants you to do. Now what we're going to do, we have 2 and 2. We don't have to put a lot of twists right there, just a few. We'll be adding more as we go. Just enough to clear the bead that's on the previous branch. Now this tree, we strung them all on. I think it's quite lovely. I did forget to add this dangle. So I added it, and then I removed the leaf that I had over here. If you watched that last tutorial, well, I did forget. I got chatty, but that's okay. The trees are so pretty. And put in your twists. This is aluminum. Works just fine. This one here is a little bit thicker, a little bit less noodly, more sturdy. Your hands will tell you what you can and cannot do. I think this is a great way to put the wire onto your tree, onto your hoop to make your tree. No pulling. And we have spaces. If you don't like the spaces, only wrap once. That's what I did on this one. Every wire I wrapped one time with my right hand, with the wire on my right. This one, I went left and right. Now, if you notice whenever I'm working, I don't notice it so much because it's automatic. I always support my work. Roll it around in your hand. You get your fingers in there however you can because you don't want to jeopardize the integrity of the strength of your wire. You don't want it to break. And if you don't hold it, it's going to be all over the place and then you'll have kinks and weak spots. You don't want that. It's easy enough. Okay, now let's just carry on. Almost done. Leave me a comment down below and tell me if you like this new way, if you like it better with the space, double wrap, or if you like it better with just one. Totally up to you. To me, it looks pretty close to a slip knot without pulling on my wrist. So I think we'll be doing this for a while. Just give myself a little bit of time to heal. And we'll put some more twists right here. And there we have it. Now, what I'll do, just so I have an idea of what my tree is going to look like, I'm going to find my round nose pliers that I have. Oh, here they are. Just put this in my hand. When you put it in your hand, push up with your fingers, down with your thumb. If you need to get in there, use in between your fingers as well, and put in your little bends, like that. Guess who's here, guys? That's not me getting dressed. That's because it's not first thing in the morning. We do the same thing over here. Just hold on to, support your work however you have to. Get in there and just put a couple of little bends. We'll come back and do more later. This just gives me an idea of what the tree is going to look like. Look at that. Do you see the difference between this side and this side? Already it looks pretty. I know you can do that. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's do this one right here. I'm going to hold on to it with my thumb. I'm going to put in a little bend. I usually do this later, but because today I feel like being different, that's all. No other reason. And again, I think he misses me. That was my husband. He'll get over it. I usually record first thing in the morning, but I just haven't felt like it. I'm trying to think of what I want to put on this tree. What kind of beads do I want to do? Do I want to do crystals? Did you hear that? Bless you. Ooh, look at that. This one looks like it has an attitude. Oh, I like it. All right. So, I wasn't going to do the whole tree right now. I'm not going to. I'm going to call this done, but I will come back and we'll complete this in part 2.